Russia. Yeah. But just remember, I hate to break it to you, Obama ain't going to jail. The worst we will ever see is he will get brought up on some committee to answer questions behind closed doors. But what we're going to get into is what's happening with Russia. Get into a little bit of some other additional stuff, specifically where'd all those children go that Biden lost? Well, Trump administration's finding them, thankfully. All right, guys, let's get into it today. Bondi orders the grand jury probe into Obama Russiagate controversy. General Attorney Pam Bondi reportedly directed the creation of a grand jury investigation into allegations that President Barack Obama and his team sought to gin up intelligence to create a narrative of collusion between DJT and Russia during 2016. Fox News revealed Bondi has signed a one-page order on Monday instructing a federal prosecutor who was not identified to take the evidence to a grand jury. DOJ spokesperson told the news outlet that the Attorney General is taking a Russiagate criminal referral sent by the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, very seriously and believes there is a clear cause for deep concern. Just who might be named in the criminal referral was not clear as of press time, but Gabbard and now DJT have been heavily critical of people such as Obama. He ain't in there. FBI Director James Comey, CI Director John Brennan, maybe, and former DNI intelligence James Clapper over the creation of intelligence assessment released in 2017, Crossfire Hurricane, FBI investigation allegedly blah, 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 blah. Notice here who was not mentioned. Anybody? Hillary Clinton. Where's Clinton in this? Where's Hillary Clinton in this? Yeah. Again, it's a large club and you're not in it. I'm not in it. None of us normal people are in it. Let's be real about this. Hillary Clinton started it. They used the Obama administration to whitewash the dossier, the Steele dossier, and use their media puppets through Project Mockingbird to push out this hoax. And it failed gloriously. Now, the question is, who's going to take the bag and take the fall? It will not be Obama. As much as we would all love to see him perp walked, all love to see his picture taken and framed. Again, I'd love to see Trump's over here and Obama's over here. It'd be fantastic. Love that juxtaposition. Not going to happen. Hillary Clinton. I mean, probably not. Even with the Epstein list showing that her husband, wore a blue dress, devil in a blue dress, down in the Epstein Island and tap danced on a bunch of kids' backs, is just disgusting, and he needs to be, well, we're going to refrain from going into that because trying to be woosah. I just want to prepare you guys. Obama is not going down. We might see Clapper. We might see Brennan. If we see Comey, I will be shocked. We're not going to see what we want to see. We're not going to see Hillary. We're not going to see the Clintons. We're not going to see Obama. Just prepare yourselves. We're not going to see the justice we all deserve. Hopefully, though, we'll at least see Comey, Brennan, and Clapper go down. But if we see Clapper and Brennan, I think we will be lucky enough. I don't want that. I want more. And something to help all you boomers out and excite all you people, because I know I kind of drizzled on the boomers yesterday, but it's not their fault that they're taking all the Social Security money. If you don't know what I'm talking about with Social Security, go watch it. Let me show you how you can make some money. But in the end, I want to point out this awesome thing that's happening. MFN, most favored nation policy regarding pharmaceuticals. The U.S. is subsidizing the world regarding drugs. I'm going to prove it. Unacceptable burden. Trump gives drug companies 60 days to lower their prices. The letters Trump posted on social media say brand name drug prices are up to 3 times higher than average anywhere else in identical medicines. It's higher than that, Trump. Come on, man. I know you know it's higher than that. This unacceptable burden on hardworking American families ends with my administration. The letters were sent to 17 companies and are identical. They give the companies 60 days to lower drug prices through most favored nation policies, as pricing explained in an executive order titled Delivering Most Favored Nation Prescription Drug Pricing into American Patients. The executive order signed in May orders companies to sell drugs in the U.S. for the same price charged in foreign countries. The Daily Wire previously reported. The order says companies charge Americans more for drugs because drug manufacturers deeply discount their products to access foreign markets and subsidize that decrease through enormously high drug prices in the U.S. Yes, they do. Don't believe me? Here are the numbers. So this is insulin and Ozempic. Why? Because they're readily available throughout the world, and they show a low price that should be a generic and a high price that is a non-generic that is patented. So in the US, you can buy insulin vials for $100 a vial. Expensive. Ozempic, $1,100. Check out the prices across the world. In Canada, and these are all in US dollars, pay a quarter of what we do. The UK pays a tenth. Same thing right here for Ozempic and in the UK. It's ridiculous. Now, some of you are trying to protest and say, well, those countries subsidize it. No, they do not. Canada and the UK, guess what they do, guys? They do price controls. Those communist little redcoats do price controls. They force the drug companies to sell at those prices. Guess who then pays for the burden? We do. Our insurance companies, our American taxpayer dollars, and our people who don't have insurance who pay out of their pocket are subsidizing Canada and UK. So yes, if they're going to do price controls, then our companies should not be allowed to foist that burden then back onto us. That's disgusting. If they are selling those drugs at those prices in those countries, we should be able to benefit from that, because guess what? We are the country that subsidized the creation of those drugs. The average drug cost to create a new drug costs $1 billion, and we are subsidizing it. But look at insulin. Insulin is a ubiquitous generic drug, but yet we are still paying 10 times from that out of the UK. That is not fair. That is disgusting and ugly, and it has to stop. Hats off to this. It needs to happen. All right. Trump admin locates another 13,000 unaccompanied minors and arrests hundreds of sponsors. Yep. Remember those pot farms out in California were using slave labor? Where do you think those kids went? Those kids are being used as slaves in awful ways. Trump administration has located over 13,000 children who entered the U.S. unaccompanied and illegally before lost to the government tracking systems under the Biden administration. ICE, under President DJT, has arrested more than 400 sponsors of unaccompanied minors for crimes related to mistreatment of children in their care for other reasons, a Child Human Services official told News Nation. Trump revealed earlier this month that his administration has located 10,000 missing unaccompanied minors. Something that you should have that you haven't reported. As you know, 300,000 children are missing, 300,000 under Biden. We've already gotten 10,000, and we have a lot more planned to get back. We're getting them back by the thousands, Trump said on July 11th. Just a note on this, they have recovered, I believe, 180,000 children. These are children that were literally released to undocumented sponsors. So we don't know who the sponsor, they just let them go. And there have been whistleblowers that have come out from the Biden administration that said that they were knowingly releasing them to slave laborers and to sex traffickers. The Biden administration was a child trafficking behemoth. Disgusting. So I want to release this information because, again, I want to leave you guys with always something positive. Get these children back. Get these children back to their families. My goodness. How do you defend this, Blue Hairs? You can't. Well, leave you guys here. Mouthy out.